Hello Forge fans! In this video we will teach you all you need to know about the brand new Halloween event minigame, the Card Duel. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to never miss official tips and tricks and exclusive insights about new events, features and changes for Forge of Empires. To start a dungeon, you first need to select your card deck. Each deck is best against a specific enemy deck type, so follow the dungeon tip when selecting your deck for the best results. Every day you can choose each deck for free once, but then they will start costing teeth to unlock. Your goal in the dungeon is to defeat all the enemy cards without running out of health or cards. To achieve this, you need to pay special attention to card types. There are 4 different types of cards, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. The werewolves have attack bonuses against vampires. The vampires have attack bonuses against zombies, and zombies have attack bonuses against werewolves. There's also the special class of witches that don't have any attack bonuses, but also no weaknesses against any other classes. The witches can only be found in your deck, not the enemy one. The amount of damage you will deal to the enemy card is based on the attack value of your card, chosen at random within the given range. If your card has a bonus against the enemy card type, it will deal additional damage equal to the number on your card. Likewise, the enemy will deal damage to you based on the same criteria. When you hit Fight, both cards deal damage at the same time. If you deal enough damage to defeat the enemy card, it will be removed from the enemy deck and the next card will be drawn. Your own health works differently. Instead of each card having a specific amount of health, you have a single health bar to work with. After each fight, your card is automatically removed from the deck regardless of how much damage you take, and a new one will be drawn at random from your remaining cards. If your health bar drops all the way to 0, you will lose the dungeon, so it's important to manage your health properly. When you are low on health, you can buy additional health for teeth. It is also possible to heal with certain ability cards, but more on those later. If you are not happy with your current card, you can choose to redraw. This will put the current card back into your deck for later use, and you will be able to choose between 3 other cards chosen at random from your deck. If you are not happy with any of these cards either, you can choose to redraw again. If you redraw without choosing a card, your next selection is guaranteed not to include any of the cards you just got as options. If you first chose a card and then redraw, the cost will be lower, but you risk drawing the same cards again. To help you decide if you want to redraw, you can view all the remaining cards in your deck here. Next to this button, you also have a cheat sheet with helpful minigame information. After defeating certain enemy cards, you will be able to choose up to 3 ability cards. The first card you can get for free, then you can choose to buy more for teeth. Ability cards are special cards that are added to your deck and can be drawn like any other card when a new card is drawn or when you redraw. When you use an ability card, the enemy will not attack back. Use this to your advantage. The abilities range from healing, dealing damage or even stealing the enemy rewards. Discover them all during the event. Speaking of enemy rewards, for each card you defeat you will get a small reward, including bronze, silver and golden keys, various resources, kits and even the brand new Spark-born Stormspire. The further into the dungeon, the more keys you will get and the higher value the Spark-born Stormspire upgrades will be. You can use the keys you win in the dungeon to open chests for a chance at the daily special and to gain progress for the grand prize lanes and league. Check out our event overview video for more on the rewards you can win there, or stick around here for some more strategy tips. Redraw cards that are too weak. If your card is not able to defeat the enemy, it is often wise to redraw for a card that is able to defeat it in one fight. Redraw cards that are too strong. If your card deals a lot more damage than required, it can also be wise to redraw for a card with lower attack values. Enemy have more health later on in the dungeon, so you want to reserve the strong cards for them. Redraw cards that have weakness against the enemy. If the enemy card has a bonus against your current card, it is often wise to redraw to avoid taking the additional damage. Redraw multiple times. If you are not happy with the redraw selection, you can always redraw again. Redrawing will always pick an ability card, if you have it in your deck. Choose a card before redrawing. If you choose a card before redrawing again, it will be cheaper. But keep in mind, if you do this, you can redraw the same cards again. Teeth management. Getting far into the dungeon will require spending teeth, so it is important to keep an eye on your current stock before deciding if you can afford another attempt to defeat the dungeon that day. If you don't have enough teeth, it is still worth playing all the free card decks each day, only spending some teeth in each of them. You will still get rewards for all the enemy cards you defeat, even if you end up dying before defeating them all. Buy ability cards according to your strategy. If you plan to defeat the entire dungeon, buying just a single ability card from the shop might not be enough. But if you just want to get as far as possible for as few teeth as possible, buying additional ability cards beyond the free one might be too expensive. Use ability cards to eliminate enemies. Certain ability cards will deal damage to the enemy card without you taking any retaliation damage. Use this to your advantage, especially when you can eliminate an enemy card with the ability card. Use Thief on the final boss. The Thief ability card is extremely valuable against the final boss of the dungeon. You will immediately get all the rewards, but you can still win them again by defeating the boss. Use ability cards to heal. Some ability cards will restore your HP. It is often wise to pick these up and use them before buying health directly with Thief. Heal to above enemy max damage. If you want to continue the current dungeon, always heal yourself so that your current HP is higher than the max damage the enemy card can deal to you. That way you ensure you always survive the fight. Defeating the final boss with 0 HP. If you drop down the 0 HP the same round you defeat the final boss, you will still win the fight and the dungeon. Gain keys from remaining cards. Any regular cards that are left after beating a boss get converted to silver keys, and any ability cards left will get converted to gold keys. There's a daily bonus for opening chests with keys. You get double grand prize progress points and 2 times the rewards from the bronze, silver or gold chest. Opening a golden chest every day comes in handy. And that's all from our minigame tutorial. If you have any tips or strategies we missed but should definitely be there, make sure to leave a comment below. Light your lanterns and prepare for the scariest adventure of the year.